Let's see what they have to say. So that was the last that came out. These the first two. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. You're right in the middle, my lovely Sag. So let's pop this. We need one more card. That would be it. Great. The 9 of Pentacles. In the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, but that doesn't really matter. It's a great card, so either way. Now, yes, the messages that I'm expecting the cards to talk about for that particular month are not focused on a topic like love or business or whatever. I simply expect the cards to tell us to give us a few highlights about the month, things that we are not aware of, but we should be, so we can deal with it better. So that's what I really wanted to say, but they were so impatient to talk to you, my lovely Sagittarians. Anyhow, Sag, you are right in the middle of your spread. That's the Princess of Wands. That's a very fiery energy, just like you, everyone who has their sun, moon or ascendant. Now, we have 2, 3 more people around you. So quite a social month, first of all. Very social month, the month of October for you. And we have the Princess of Cups, someone that is quite on your level. Let's say on your level in a way that they're just a sort of the perfect match. Let's say one of your best friends. It could be one of your best friends. It could be your partner, love partner, business partner, but someone that you feel really like very balanced being with them or around them, same level person. Whereas there is another person who comes up as the Queen of Pentacles, and how you feel towards them is as if they are slightly more mature than you, or slightly more on a higher. Sometimes we can experience this like as if this person is being a little bit more above us. Sometimes it is it's just a higher position. If this is in the office, someone in the office, it can be your mother, it could be your grandmother or something like that. Now, saying the princess and the queen, don't think those are females. Not necessarily. It can be a male person as well. And I will give you examples how you will figure who they are, how you will recognize the people. I just want to first of all, give you the awareness of someone who you feel right on the same level with, someone else who is either more mature or it's like higher up than you in that certain situation. And we have one more, which is the High Priest. Now, the High Priest is the in the normal, not the normal, but in the other decks is called the Hierophant. Now, I sometimes with this deck experience the High Priest as a person, but many times I obviously it's an institution, a organization, a sort of something that is very traditional and old-fashioned. Sometimes it's the church, sometimes it's some sort of parliament, sometimes it's anything. I mean, it can be just a university, but it represents, or it is a person that works for a very old-fashioned organization, like, you know, one of those that I mentioned just a minute ago. So what is happening here? Obviously there is financial aim. Okay, so definitely financial aim. We have the Seven of Pentacles once, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. But the Nine of Pentacles came in the reverse. What does that mean? You obviously are aiming for financial prosperity, financial stability. Who isn't then at the end of the day? If this isn't the case, then if you say no, it's actually not. For some of you, this could represent that you are sort of working on an exam, on a business project, something that you need to, because the work is quite, I mean, you're investing, it looks like as if you're investing all your time in it. And it is a bit frustrating somehow, because it shows, it can be even a relationship, right? Now, it is showing that it is quite cold. It is quite cold, and it doesn't show fruits yet. It doesn't show profits yet, whatever you're doing. This can be the relationship that you started. This can be the, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could have met someone and it's not getting yet. And in particular, I would put it this way. It's 7 and 9. It could have started, you could have started investing this hard work in July, the month of 7. So you could have, and it was so sort of, you know, slow. It's just, you were investing all you're doing. Maybe you were just getting ready for that exam in September or something like that. And now in September, it is in the reverse, and you were expecting it to give the 9. The 9 is pretty much the most. It's like, you know, the number 10 in tarot is the most of what we can have in finances, in love, in happiness, in business, and in clients, and whatever. Now have a look. This is the winter, okay? This is the winter. You're pruning and streamlining eventually, but it's still only in somewhere in the beginning. Your work is not giving fruits yet. Now, in September, however, you were expecting for the tree to already blossom and give, because it is the 9. But have a look, basically, what is happening is you have the young, the beginning. I mean, look at the branches. They are just about to blossom, but not yet. In the reverse, however, it's showing definitely it didn't happen yet. Well, the question is it going to happen in October then? Because obviously whatever you started, whatever you actually, you may have not even started it in July. Maybe you started it somewhere earlier before that. And July was the hard work. And then you were expecting, but by September I'm done. By September I'll see the fruits. And you didn't, because I can see it in the reverse. Maybe you did not, but you felt, it's like, you know, that edge the edge, when you feel it, it's just about to happen, and you were waiting for that breakthrough. And look how beautifully they lined up now. It's like, I think the month of October, look at this, I just want to show you, this is Pentacles, and we have the both of aces, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, in a line. Have a look, They lined up, and this is the breakthrough that I'm talking about. This is the break when everything starts overflowing. And do you know, the month of October, I mean, the Ace of Cups speaks a lot about Scorpio, okay, Scorpio time. 23rd, 24th of October, we get into Scorpio. I would expect for you, when we get into Scorpio, what you were waiting for to happen here in September, to start really overflowing towards the end of October. And then by the month when we hit, and this is the Pentacle, that's the Pentacle that you were expecting. So look how beautifully the Pentacle is sitting on top of the cup, and the cup starts giving that abundance that you were waiting for. And further down the road, when we hit November, for sure you will be seeing those 9 of Pentacles. And who knows, when we get to the readings for November, then we will be probably just getting the 10s. Who knows? Probably we will be getting the 10s. But for sure the 9, which is the most profit that you could make. Now, certainly for those of you who it's all about love and emotions, this is it. Whatever you started investing, whatever you worked on in July, and then in September was sort of it did slow down for whatever reason that might be. It just was not present. Now in October, and in particular towards the end of October, when we hit Scorpio, that will start overflowing. Now one more thing that I'm just sort of seeing here is the month of August, where you were expecting, you know, messages to come, communication to flow. Nothing happened. It was just not coming through. And now here we will involve the people, okay? These two people here that I was talking about, the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Now let's talk as if they're people that you know. This one I already said, it's someone that you feel same level on. You just feel like buddies with them, no matter if this is a colleague, no matter if this is a boss, no matter if this is your mother, father. It can be anyone. It can be your partner. It's just your buddy. Okay, someone that you experience like same level, same energy. However, though, the way you recognize this person is that they are very emotional in a way towards you, towards the matter, the financial matter, the business matter, the love matter that we were talking about. And they are actually emotional about it. Maybe in some way they were also involved into, they definitely were involved, like, because they're squeezed in between the 7 and the 8, July, August, they were involved in that matter. And as if the messages that they were supposed to give you or it was just not, this was not happening, that communication in August. So in July you invested the work, in August the communication sort of wasn't present. In September, whatever that investment was, whatever that communication or a sort of development of relationship was supposed to happen, it just did not give the results. It just didn't blossom the way you expected it to do. It's just in the reverse. And now in October, they're here, they're in the upright, and it starts giving abundance and overflowing. Like really, look at the cups. Look at the cup, how it's really giving you rivers of whatever you worked for. It can be feelings, it can be time with one another, it can be, for some of you, it could be the time with one another was short. For others of you, their attention was short. For others of you, it was the business, the clients. Just implement it into your own situation. Now, once they're emotional, and they also could be, secondly, you're on the same level with them, and then also the other way you recognize them, this person here, they sometimes behave young, but so do you, princess, you're just on the same level. But then as well, they could be the suit of the energy of a Scorpio, of a Cancer or Pisces. This is also a way for you to recognize who is this person I'm talking about here. Now that's one. However, though, he is another one. And as I said, they either are or they behave more mature, they're more on a higher level. They come up as a queen, and it doesn't matter if it's a queen or a king. I mean, this can be a male, both can be males, both can be females. You will recognize them in your own life in different genders. And this person here, I have a feeling this is the one that they are in the upright, however, okay? So it doesn't matter. None of them is bad. None of them is, I don't like the word bad, negative. None of them. I feel that they were the reason for the slowing down of the process, because this is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Pentacles represent energy that is very slow, very earthy, really slow moving, okay? And when they appear in a reading, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, so we have quite a lot of Pentacles. Obviously, they have something to do with the whole situation. And I have a feeling that they were the reason to slow down. They were the key person to slow down this whole process. Why? Definitely because they knew this is, I mean, they knew something more. They seem to have known something more about it. And they needed the time. They needed the time to think about it and to figure the best possible way to do it, be it in an accordance with an official, be it in an accordance, I mean, with like, you know, let's say they've probably talked to some organizations or some officials or someone who is in a higher power. They knew something and they needed to figure out the best possible way to deal with the situation. And they, because they're in the upright, they did the best, because the way now things will turn out for you in October, look at these two cards, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. This is what will give you the abundance that you were working for and expecting July, August, September. So my lovely Sag, I think this is a real key person, even though they're very slow. And then again, we come up to this official here. I have to say, for some of you, really, you may have been waiting, being a couple, a Cups and a Wands couple. This can be a couple, and you may have been waiting for the blessing of one person of your family, okay? The blessing and the sort of, I don't know, maybe some of you were expecting a blessing from an organization or a higher authority, and you feel, because they're right above you, below you and above you, as if this is the ground that you're standing on, but also you're someone that you look up to, as an example, as an example in life. So this is a very important person lining up here. But look at the cross building in the middle. Abundance, these two people, and everything is beautiful. Actually, the message for the month of October is, whatever you invested your work on and whatever you were waiting for patiently in the month of July, August, September, well, particularly towards the end of October, when we hit Scorpio, because this card and this card represents Scorpio, right? This is when you will get, and look how happy you are. Look how you are there. You are like the wind is blowing in your hair, and you are on the right path. You are holding you're stable. You're stable with both feet. It's just, look how you look forward. You look forward the way you have to go to make things happen in your life, and you're not alone. I mean, I really think the breakthrough is happening in October, towards the October, for the end of October for you, my lovely Sag. And these two people are key people. This can be a person too, either an authority, it can be anything. But think of one word: traditional. Maybe you were a little too creative when you started all this, and this person wanted the traditional way for you. Maybe they want a traditional marriage for you. Maybe they want to help you to get a sort of, to set up your business, to go to one of the best colleges, universities. Whoever this is, they want the best for you. This can be your wife or husband even. And this can be your child, whoever they are. This can be a friend, this can be your mother, this can be your husband. Whoever they are, they wanted the traditional. But when I say the traditional, it can sound boring and not very creative, but they wanted stable for you. They needed all this time to think, so they can set up the base, so you can be stable in this project, in this beginning, because it definitely denotes a new beginning in love and in finances. Pentacles, Cups. There is nothing else to say about it. But they wanted it stable according to tradition, not the creative, crazy, new way of doing things. No, they wanted it for you, and funnily enough, it is the right way. This is the way that will give you abundance, and that's what it was all about. So good luck with that, my lovely Sag. It looks beautiful. I love it. Look at the abundance. Look at the gorgeous people around you that are supporting you. And finally, it starts flowing. So good luck with that. And I'll see you in November. Bye-bye for now.